Morning, everyone. Calling from Chatmeter. I'm excited to announce today that at our last conference, we actually gave away all of our cell phone chargers. So instead of those prizes today, I'm giving away cash. So get ready, get excited. My lovely assistant, Anna, will help me distribute these. By the way, we're going to do a little Q&A talking about actually the history of mobile local search. So quickly, Chatmeter, we are the oldest and largest provider of review management and local SEO analytics. We are managing over 1.5 million stores, and we have collected billions of reviews, social mentions, blogs, etc. You can see some of our featured clients here as well. So a quick agenda. As I mentioned, we're going to have a little fun and look back at the evolution of mobile local search. I've been in the industry in local search for about 14 years now and have seen many of the familiar faces here, so hopefully you guys will enjoy a little look back. And then we are going to talk about the local search wars, really what's going on with the big three on local search and where it is all going. So, where did local search start? This is question number one. Local search started back with local shops, right? So the old Roman bazaar. And so I'm going to take two answers, and whoever is closest will get our first $50 prize. So who can actually guess the number of people in ancient Rome? Number of people in ancient Rome. Raise your hand. Right here in the front. What? 500,000, okay. What else you got? 2 million, okay. Well, let's take a look. And the winner is Moonlight. Moonlight. No, I'm just kidding. The actual winner is this gentleman over here. 50 million people in ancient Rome. All right, good work. What company are you from? If you guys could answer and tell us what company you're from when you shout out your answers, that would be great. We'll get them next. All right, so next up, we fast forward about 2,000 years. Printing press, I'll talk about why that's important. Obviously, founding fathers in the US, invention of the telephone, and of course, population growth. Next. Thanks to compliments of Al Gore, we have the invention of the internet. So if we go back to the original start of the internet, something called ARPANET, I am now asking how many users were in the original ARPANET directory? How many users? How many was that? 7. I think I saw him over here first. I'm sorry? 100,000. The number was 200 users. Gentleman right over here, what company are you from? Simplify, congratulations. All right, let's keep going here quickly. Next up, mobile local search was the, obviously, telephone book Yellow Pages. We all remember racing up to that Yellow Page book. Unfortunately, usually the page you were looking for was actually torn out half the time. It was a fun time, but let's say we're a little bit better off. But how many people in 1980 were actually using the Yellow Pages? Whoops, I went too fast. I apologize, I can't go back. We all skipped this question, I guess. It is actually, I don't know, I'm sure people saw it. So let's just skip to the next one. 180 million monthly users. Next up, we have flip phones, the exciting flip phones of 2000. How many people had flip phones in 2000? Raise your hand. No, you work for Chatmeter. You're not eligible. Miss, you in the back, flowered shirt. How many people carrying flip phones in 2000? 50 million. I heard 50 million. Let's go over here. 100 million. She went double. And very close. Congratulations. What company are you from? LA brands? All right, Orpheus VR. Good luck with that. Excellent. And finally, of course, we have the 2007 iPhone launch. Who can name how many people actually bought the original iPhone? How many people bought an iPhone? Number of people. Anyone want to guess? Right there in the back. Did you raise your hand? 100, you said 108 million. 30 million. You guys are giving Apple way too much credit. There's actually only 6 million right here in front. What company are you from? Verve. All right, congratulations. Also a great another San Diego company. And I think that is our last prize. So thank you guys for playing. Appreciate it. Let's go a quick little bit about kind of the evolution of today. As we know, 90% of consumers are using local search, 85% trust in reviews and review sites, and 84% of searches are leading to a purchase within 24 hours. So let's say congratulations to everyone here, because without everybody here, local search would not be what it is today. So quickly move on into, as I was talking about, the local search wars. So a quick perspective on what people are doing in the space. 50% of this actually comes from our Chatmeter database. So we dug into a lot of the local SEO analytics that we'll be presenting, which is data that nobody else really has across our 1.5 million locations and billions of reviews and data. 30% from online search and 20% from my roughly foggy memory as well. So let's take a look at Google. So in Google, they launched in 2005. They now have over 1 billion users. And if you look at their overall, quick note on obviously how they got to this point. So their acquisition of Android certainly has proven very well. Many of you may not know, 9 out of 10 smartphones are now Android. So they have really won, obviously, the handset battle. And of course, that's the default application for mapping on Android. So they've seen a ton of movement here in the last few months, actually the last year. The attributes that they are collecting is incredibly powerful. And the fact that you're now seeing these notifications coming up asking you to give content has driven their strategy. So they are the number 2 in terms of total number of reviews between the top 3. Their average rating is a 4-star. Average reviews is 24. In the past 12 months, they've actually generated 5 times as many reviews as Yelp. And again, it's these notifications that are coming up. They've generated twice as many reviews as Facebook. So not only their dominance of user base, but those notifications have a big impact on review generation. If we take a look at Facebook, they started in 2000. They actually launched reviews specifically in 2013. They launched store all individual local pages in 2015 with a partnership with Factual. And we've heard recently they've hired over 300 people to focus on local search specifically. So there's going to be big efforts going on there. Amazingly enough, within just a few years of powering reviews, they actually are the number 1 in total reviews, most reviews per location. They're at 4.2-star ratings, so they skew higher, but they have twice as many reviews per location as the other 2 players. In the past month, the past 12 months, they're the number 2 in reviews created last year. We take a quick look at Yelp, and we have 1 minute left, so I'm racing through. Yelp launched in 2004. They went public in 2012. They've made a number of acquisitions since then. Interestingly enough, really revenue-driven, right? You look at Eat24, they bought SeatMe, but they really haven't done, in my opinion anyways, a big enough push to compete with Facebook and Google on user acquisition. So we actually seen they've lost or generated 12% fewer reviews in the past 12 months. You can see their average rating is about 3.7, which skews significantly less than the others, and they have about half as many total reviews as Facebook. All right, 15 seconds. So where this is really kind of a big data problem, right? So you look at, this is one of our clients, Kohl's. They have 1,200 stores. We're tracking 12,000 business listings, 110,000 reviews, 60,000 keywords. That's why you need, obviously, tools like Chatmeter and some of the other platforms to really help them understand the big data and recognize where they need to focus their efforts down to the individual store level. And where, of course, is all this going? This is my last slide. AI. So we actually just launched our first AI product a couple months ago. This was built all completely in-house. We built NLP libraries based upon all of the reviews that we have on our platform. It's industry-based, which is really exciting because you think about the word cold, right? Cold is great if you have a cold beer. If you're staying at a hotel, you really don't want a cold shower. And so we built our entire platform around kind of industry and analytics for our NLP solution. And we're seeing significantly higher accuracy rates based on that. Traditionally, NLP is around 70%, and our sentiment tool is scoring around 85% accuracy. And of course, I'm not going to get into the details, I'm out of time. We saw great things about what Facebook is doing in AI, and we all know Google is doing a ton of focus around artificial intelligence as well. And that is all I have. Chatmeter is reviews, listings, social, and rankings. We work with a ton of partners here. We do a lot of white label with agencies. So if you're not familiar with us, please look us up, and we'd love to chat with you. Thank you.